Layoffs across the U.S. soared last month, marking the worst October cuts in 22 years. According to the firm Challenger Gray and Christmas, there were more than 153,000 layoffs in October. That's a 183% increase from the month before. It's also the highest number of job cuts for October since 2003 and comes as employers have already announced more than 1 million job cuts this year. CBS News MoneyWatch correspondent Kelly O'Grady joins us now. So, Kelly, help us understand these numbers, because I remember on Election Day when it came to the economy, you were saying, look, the labor market, it's showing signs of weakness, but it's not out of control.
And that's still true. So a couple of caveats with this data. So this is one firm. It's a recruitment firm that puts out this data. And we don't traditionally hang all of our hats on this. You know, normally we're looking at the Bureau of Labor Statistics, the government data. The government shut down. So we haven't gotten our traditional data. So we look at sort of things like this as an indication of where the labor market is going. The second thing is this doesn't account for the hiring that was done in parallel. This is just looking at the layoffs. Now, by no means is that an amazing number that we just talked about. That is certainly bad, and it's not a good sign of where things are going. But a lot of this is companies saying, okay, we overhired during the pandemic. We're going to scale back a little bit. We're going to try and cut costs, and also artificial intelligence. They are finding ways to make things more efficient. It's not all that people aren't buying as much and they're not seeing as much demand.
Let's talk about household debt, because it just reached a record high, according to a new report. What should we know?
Well, hearing that at the same time as the layoffs, to me, was the bigger takeaway today of, okay, you're seeing people put a lot of things on their credit cards. $18.5 trillion in debt, in household debt, if you think across mortgages, loans, credit cards. Now, that doesn't all mean that you're going delinquent, right? If you have a 30-year fixed mortgage, you have an asset that you own, but that's still considered debt. What it does tell you is more people are putting money on credit cards, and that is something that if the economy starts to move south, are people going to be able to make those payments on time? So it's not certainly by any means that we are falling off a cliff, but a little bit of a warning sign.
Something to watch for. Okay. At the same time, Elon Musk is having a good day.
Yes. $1 trillion pay package was just approved mere hours ago. This is the most expensive corporate executive pay that we have ever seen. He's going to have to hit a lot of milestones, though, make sure that company keeps growing, products, profitability. If he can reach $8.5 trillion, Lindsay, in market value, there is no company other than NVIDIA that is above $5 trillion right now. He gets all of that $1 trillion, so it's not a trillionaire overnight, but he's getting closer.
Kelly O'Grady, thank you.